Que es el primero auto autónomo, quiere decir que se carga a través de la energía solar, se carga en 3 horas y cómodamente pueden ir 3 personas, tiene 2 años de garantía. Bueno, el auto se puede conducir a 50 km por hora. Se carga en 3 horas, cómodamente pueden ir sentadas 3 personas y lo más particular de este auto es que es un auto autónomo, quiere decir que se recarga teóricamente a través de la energía solar.
Collaboration tool to lay down on top of the table. And so I'm sitting over here and I can go ahead and do all this stuff like I can draw around a particular area. Say the person who's standing on this side of the table also wants to draw something. They can go ahead and draw as well. The same menu that I was working off of can be brought up on all 4 sides of this monitor and be using these desks.
Using the same kind of Microsoft technology?
You know, I don't know exactly what kind of technology.
That's like a Microsoft thing.
Yeah.
Bueno, acá tenemos otro de los autos que no van a requerir ningún tipo de gas, o sea que se van a recargar solamente con energía solar. Este auto va a estar bueno porque lo van a sacar el año que viene comercialmente para el público. Y la velocidad de este auto es de 110 km por hora y va a ser, no van a tener que utilizar gas, así que a través del sol. Bueno, ¿qué les parece si pedimos las llaves y nos vamos a dar una vuelta? Así que
documents and look at the contents?
Currently it doesn't. So if I wanted to basically just break those apart and I wanted to look at one of these documents, it pops open regular. Right. You know, in photos, we kind of have it doing very much the same thing. And so when you pile together a bunch of documents and you think it makes sense for them to be together, you know, I can create a little pile of these documents, right? And again, you know, I can start taking a look at these documents, kind of putting through them, right?
Can you do this same thing with, say, a bunch of open Word documents?
Yeah.
Move them around, look at them, as though you were actually rearranging pages.
Absolutely. So going back to this, you know, instead of having icons like this, what we should be able to do is generate previews from the Windows icons, and take it from that point, and just to have it look like the cover page of that Windows doc, just so that you can recognize documents not only from the name of the file, but really from a visual representation. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to have some software to recognize what the most important documents on your desktop are. So right now, our proxy for that is just to create a larger document size, and that gives it priority. And so what we're doing with this is that, again, because it is a 3D simulation, right, we're having these documents have more importance, so they can push against these documents much easier. And you can see how this one, really just bounces right off of that, right? So, you know, there's a couple other things in here. So this is a pile of documents right here. So if it makes sense for this document to be in that pile, let's toss it in that direction. It becomes a part of that pile. And again, you know, it's just one of the many documents.
You undo?
Yeah, well,
like the learning curve at the beginning would be easy to misplace some things.
Yeah. So right now it just runs as a implementation on top of Windows, right? And so, yeah, absolutely. So you can just go and you can just go back to it, and there you have it. Right? So just just go right on here and try out just one of these things.
And two people use it at once?
No, unfortunately, the hardware is.
Bueno, si estás aburrido de trabajar en pantallas chiquititas, podés interactuar con esta gigante. Por ejemplo, nosotros vamos acá, nos encontramos. Bueno, miren, acá tenemos Los Ángeles, lo vamos agrandando. Es un mapa súper interactivo. Después tenemos la parte esta de las fotos, vamos a mover. Está divertido, una vez que lo sepas manejar bien, esa es mi primera vez. Tenemos esto que podemos como dibujar. Es muy chiquitito esto. ¿Quién sabe cómo se debe? Por ejemplo, si agarramos esta bien chiquitita que está acá, miren, la vamos estirando, la vamos. ¿Verdad?
Our apartment right there.
También hace video.
O las achicamos o las agrandamos. Bueno, puedes estar jugando un ratito con esto hasta que le agarras la mano. Está bastante entretenido.
Over the future of communication, it's the coolest thing that you're looking for the whole time.
Espero que les haya gustado. Está bien entretenido. Bueno chicos, espero que les haya gustado. Nos vamos a ver en el próximo año.